Welcome to East Africa Social Television. It has been quite a while, and I last dropped a video yesterday, and a lot of things are really happening in East Africa and in Tanzania particularly. The elections took place on Wednesday, but ever since then there is what we call an unrest in Tanzania as protesters are really continuing to protest. And guess what? They're really going hard at those artists that have gone ahead to obviously sympathize with the government, all side with the government, yet the common man is really suffering. Smash like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as don't miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. And Rock and David is my name, and hope you guys are really having fun wherever you are. Now, Diamond Platnumz, is an artist that supported Kikwete, Magufuli, and now Samia Suluhu. He has been a supporter of the Chama cha Mapinduzi, the biggest and longest serving political party in Tanzania, no doubt about it. Now, the people there have come up and obviously said, we've supported you from where you are, and you've gone ahead to turn against us, and they've gone ahead to threaten him. And guess what? Diamond Platnumz has gone ahead and deleted all his posts, where he was campaigning for Samia Suluhu of his Instagram and Facebook. That is it. And that's what the people power really brings. And I think it should be a very huge lesson to other artists, especially in countries like Africa that are really going to elections, especially Uganda. You have to really side wisely in there. So Samia Suluhu is the president, and this is her first election because she came to power after Magufuli passed on, and she was the deputy or the vice president, and she took over. But as we speak right now, no one knows where her whereabouts are, you understand. And Diamond, in an action of really safeguarding his property in Tanzania, he has gone ahead and obviously deleted everything concerning Samia Suluhu Hassan of his socials, but videos are still there when he's really campaigning for the lady, you understand. And I tell you what, that's what is sparking it on. And Diamond Platnumz is really in danger, and his family, because the Gen Zs are not really stopping. This is day 3. They started They started these protests on Wednesday. Yesterday, Thursday, they were on, and even on Friday, they are still on. Early morning, they are really heading to the State House. So, Diamond has a lot of property in Tanzania. The Wasafi label, that beautiful office of Wasafi. Then Wasafi Media, you know that. It really has a radio and a television station in there. Then Diamond Platnumz has buses that really have Diamond Platnumz onto him. Diamond Platnumz has merchandise that he sells, soap, Wasafi soap. He has daddies, those sweet eatables, He has guinness. He has lots of things. His mother sells clothes, you understand. So his entire family is into business in Tanzania, and guess what? He's an ambassador of Pepsi, Airtel, and very many others. And this rushback from the people might cause huge call-outs from the sponsors in there for you. And very soon you are yet to see a video when Diamond Platnumz billboards are being banned by the people of Tanzania. You understand? Now, as internet is off, we don't know how these videos are really surfacing because internet has been switched off in Tanzania. But I tell you what, they are not gonna stop, and they're really doing the needful to see to it that this goes on as planned. But Diamond thought that deleting the posts of Samia Suluhu, will obviously ease the pressure that the people are really having on him. But it hasn't even done anything in there, you understand. Just gone ahead, obviously put in a very huge shift, and Diamond Platnumz is really in worry. And the people that he has been supporting have provided police, to obviously safeguard his property in Tanzania. But if you've gone ahead to see how they've gone ahead to attack the airport, I think the airport has more security than what has been deployed to protect Diamond Platnumz property in there. And I think more security has been sent into the masses, but the security has just joined the masses in there. So it shows you that things are not easy in Tanzania, and you have to pray for Tanzania, and let's put them in our prayers and see how things obviously pan out. But Diamond did this to blacklist Samia Suluhu because, or in response of what they had gone ahead to do to the property of his partner in crime, Juma Jux, who has just gone ahead to obviously wed his Nigerian wife, and they've just gone ahead to welcome their bouncing baby boy, right? Then, after that, they attacked Billy Nas. Billy Nas is a wife, so is a husband to Nandi, and Nandi and Billy Nas have been supporters of Samia Suluhu Hassan in there. And he has been dealing in electronics, and all his electric shops have been burnt down by the mob. Jahaya Chikwete, who has fled out of the country, his properties have been burnt down by the people. And Diamond did this to obviously blacklist Samia Suluhu, to send a message to the people that I'm with you. And if I'm Diamond Platnumz, I think what can save him is like him doing a video and really posting it and saying, from today onwards, I'll always side with you, the people, because you've shown me that you are the power. And that will be the only solution. I don't really see a solution, for Diamond Platnumz. I don't really see it. What he has to do is simple. He has to come up and obviously bend low to these people. If he doesn't bend low, I tell you what, he won't really get forgiven. And you know that he has been supported hugely by the Tanzanians, his music, he has been the most loved artist in Tanzania, by far, and he had raised their flag very, very, very high. But questions are still lingering, in the minds of many on whether his return, if everything returns back to normal, people will obviously get back to his concerts. And you have to give him credit for really getting these locals back to support fellow Tanzanian artists, especially in concerts organized locally. But that hasn't been appreciated by him, because we've gone ahead to see him do what we call the festivals, the Wasafi festivals, he has been touring all over Tanzania. But these people that he has betrayed have supported him from day one. Diamond has a very touching story. He came from the ghetto. He came from a very, very, very low background, and it was really silent, and these people made him what he is. So after betraying them, the people told him, we are coming for you. And guess what Diamond did? Diamond went ahead to delete all his posts, that saw him campaign for Samia Suluhu and very many others of the Chama cha Mapinduzi party that is in leadership of his socials. And we don't know whether this will save Diamond Platnumz or not, but on the East Africa Social Television, we are not so much into that political side, but we are bringing you what is happening in Tanzania, and Diamond Platnumz has done that. Now, I don't know where this will leave his friendship with the Chama cha Mapinduzi, because by doing so, Diamond Platnumz has denounced the Chama cha Mapinduzi party, a party he has been supporting for a very long period of time. He has been doing songs for, and that party has too injected money in his career. You understand? But the party to come in through to inject money in his career, the people first supported him. So who came first? It was the people. And the party came to support Diamond Platnumz because Diamond Platnumz had numbers to really listen to him. So he has to first listen to the people, and the people are right. That's why he has succumbed to the pressure, and he has deleted all the posts campaigning for Samia Suluhu in Tanzania. So guys, I wait for your reactions into the comment section below about this particular story, about Diamond Platnumz Chibo Dangote. Rock and David remains my name. I'm out for now. See you later. And this is the East Africa Social Television. Thick, fast, and running with the latest news and information as far as everything is really concerned. We are returning back in a jiffy.